Crap. What time is it? Oh crap, I forgot everybody. I'm late. Sorry. Alright. Here we go. I am back. I skipped a weekend. I needed a little bit of a break. Everybody is in Dragon's Land, and I'm still sitting here in vampires and werewolves and demons and zombie land. So welcome everybody to another edition of Panic Uncracked. I'm your host, Chris Panic. We are just going to continue our series on Innistrad Remastered. Still enjoying this. I think we're just going to keep chasing that dragon, pun intended, of another serialized card, which we will not end up getting. Otherwise, there's some crazy anomaly in the force. I should have actually grabbed a knife so I could cut this a little easier. Maybe I'm just showing off a little bit, just the different kind of blades I have. Maybe not. So yeah, just trying to get through the Innistrad set a little bit. I wouldn't say I'm getting bored, but I'm kind of really itching to do a different video. I do have some other boxes available. I just haven't decided which one I'm going to go for yet. I'm kind of interested in maybe doing a set on Innistrad Remastered, or not Innistrad Remastered, Ravnica Remastered. Sorry, everybody. I have gotten myself into a bit of a time warp. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe take a break from Innistrad and do a set of Ravnica. Depends on what everybody thinks. But in the meantime, let's just start cracking these packs and see how many fancy Edgar Markovs I can get out of here. All right, pack one. Let's roll. I do appreciate anybody who's watching all that other fun stuff. As I usually note, I am unscripted, unhinged. We are entirely live. You can't really fake a lot of these unboxing videos because once you start cracking this box, you kind of lose all the magic. All right. Magic. Oh my God. I got to stop with these puns. All right, Blood Token. We'll keep the tokens a little bit aside because I still like them. All right, first one we got ourselves in Olivia Voldaren Showcase Poster Foil. Not a bad hit at all. And then another Retro Border Westvale Abbey and a Retro Border, let's just say I opened that one too. Heartless Summoning and a Stitcher's Graft. And now we're getting into the retro borders, some of my favorites as well. Flesh Taker, Chalice of Life, the thing that I will not try to pronounce. And we have planes for the retro land. I do love, I'm trying to get as many of these lands as I can. We'll set that into my land pile, and then commons, uncommons, all the fun stuff from the land of Gothic Horror. I'm probably losing out a little bit because I haven't decided to do dragons yet. But it will be coming. I'll just let everybody else have the fun. I'll sit here in retro land, pretend I'm playing NES games while everybody's on PS5, whatever else. All right, Zombie Token into Retro Border Foil on Master of the Fells. Still a little bit of trauma from this one, playing standard back in the day. And I am liking this. We got ourselves another Retro Border Snapcaster Mage. Definitely like that. Conjurer's Closet. And nice, not bad, a foil regular Edgar Markov. I think if anybody's been watching, or, you know, if I do have viewers, I can't make that joke anymore. But I have had a lot of luck. I've seen a lot of Edgar Markov in this set. So it's kind of cool. I hope everybody's getting their Markovs, maybe finally able to make your commander decks, because that pre-con, woo-wee! All right, Retro, Bound by Moonsilver, the Aberrant Researcher, totally pronounced that wrong, and a Thraben Inspector, and the Forest for the Retro Land, Aristocrat, Angel, the Mysteries, the Torch, the Priest, the Bidding of the Ridge Wolf. All right, that's not bad. Let's get into pack number 3. So I don't know how many of you all who would be watching are going to MagicCon coming up. I think I might try to go there, TBD. But I'm itching for a convention. I haven't been to a convention in quite a while. All right, we got our zombie and a foil retro border Westville Abbey, retro border regular Conjurer's Closet, the good old Bedlam Reveler, and an overcharged Amalgam. All right. There's one card that I've been kind of itching to see in some of these videos. I think this is why I'm going to continue going through the rest of the Innistrad Remastered I have. I do not think I've gotten... Have I gotten a retro border Delver yet? I do not think so. That was a miss. No retro border Delver there. Plains, and I do like the art on this card. That crazy ass zombie here. Woo. Alright, the Deterrence into the Fury Blade, into the Faith Unbroken, the Harvest Hand Scarecrow. Is it a Scarecrow type? Yep. Festerhide Board, Imprisoned by the Moon. Sorry, I'm cruel. Oh boy. I mean, that Eldritch Moon was a pretty fun set, and it was kind of an interesting story how they merged the Eldrazi into Innistrad. Not gonna complain there at all. Actually, I really like the teasers they did for that set as well. The Angel's Wings doused in blood and all that stuff. You know what? Like, now I'm just... If you hadn't noticed, I get excited about Halloween time, all the dark and spooky stuff. I might just say screw it with dragons. Maybe we'll just go back to Duskmourn. I don't know. If anybody has any ideas, let me know. All right, Soldier into the legendary Planeswalker Werewolf Arlen Cord, the Mausoleum Wanderer, the Tireless Tracker, now equipped with Landfall, and yet another Conjurer's Closet, and retro border Silent Departure, Boarded Window, and Vordaeron Epicure. Let's put that aside. Forest, Uncommon Demon, the Sage, the Kindred, Ambush Viper, the Ancestral Anger, the Torture, and the Shield Mate. Alright, almost put that in the wrong pile there. Alright, let's just hope for a nice little foil retro border Delver of Secrets, everybody. Let's put all the positive energy together. I mean, it's totally going to work, you know, because I'm not doing this. I'm doing this live, so I don't have any viewers or anything like that. Maybe I should start doing these actually live if I have a community or whatnot. If anybody cares, let me know. It's fine. Human Soldier Token and a Memory Deluge. Woo! The beautiful Avacyn Angel of Hope. Retro border as well. I do like that. Collective Brutality. Definitely a big fan of this card from back in the Dredge days. The Garrison, which... One of these videos... Okay, I really want to get a double Meld card. One of these days. It'll happen, I swear. I will just stop the video and just... I don't know, go dance and run down the street naked or something stupid. Gather the Townsfolk, Bramble Worm, and Bound by Moonsilver. Oh boy. If you couldn't tell, my public speaking skills are great, everybody. I'm good at my words. All right, the Retro Border Island, with a Lancer, the Scab, the Tomb. Ooh, we got Scavengers, getting somewhat close. A Young Wolf, Bloodmad Vampire, and a Departure. All right, we're going to have a little hopeful pile over here, everybody. Actually, yeah, we'll put the Garrison over here, too. We'll set the Meld cards aside. This will be a little fun little game I'll do here to see if we can get a complete Meld set. In some previous openings I've done, I think you may have seen I got a Bruna and a Gisela. 2 separate boxes, but boy, oh boy, that would have been pretty epic in a single box opening. All right. Next pack, Soldier Token, and the Host of Herons, Sigarda. If anybody loves playing Commander decks, yeah, fun. All right, Mass Hysteria, the one reprint that was just kind of put in here. It's not really worth a whole lot. Odric, I've seen quite a bit of those. The Decimator of the Provinces. Whew, 10 cost. Ooh. All right. Retro Shepherd, Retro Pack Guardian, and It of the Horde Swarm. I swear, the Shadows over Innistrad and the Eldritch Moon set, I just love the names of the cards. They were something else, I'll tell you what. All right. The Blood Red Moon Retro Border Mountain. All right. Castaway, Bloodline, Stance, the Logger, the Amulet, the Townsfolk. Ooh, and a Faithless Looting. All right. I don't know if this is really worth anything, but I think I might just set this aside in another little special pile. We'll keep it up there. So as I go through, I think I'm going to start doing these special piles here, and it's going to, just like the tokens, I care about tokens a little bit more than most folks do. Oh my god, one of these boxes here. One of these boxes is full of tokens. It probably is this one. And I have another one somewhere else too, so I am crazy. I'm going to have to watch some videos of some of those old salesmen's, you know, I'll buy that for $1. All right. Human Wizard into Captivating Vampire, the Hullbreaker Horror, the Restoration Angel, Resto Angel, missing the Thragtusk, and a Rockfall Veil for dual land, Retro Border Village Messenger, Burning Vengeance, and Borrowed Hostility. Alright, just a little town in the mountain valley here. And behind that we got ourselves a Smoldering Werewolf, the counterpart, downgraded, Wild Hunger, the Villager, the Scarecrow, the Cathar, and a Stitched Mangler. Woo-wee. Definitely fun little box opening, you know, okay. You can't always have big hits, you know. And as I usually say in my videos, you can watch me lose money so you don't have to. You can see how fun these boxes are to open and decide for yourself if you want to do it. Oh, and look at that. No complaints about this one, but we got ourselves a retro foil Edgar Markov. And, oh, we got a Cathar's Crusade showcase poster, non-foil. Okay, you know, can't complain there. Rooftop Storm, foil Deathcap Glade, and we got our Undying Wolf, the Indulgent Aristocrat, and Village Rites. Oh, those cannibals, those crazy cannibals. All right, we got a Retro Border Island, and the Lupine Prototype, Ghoulish Procession, Stencia Masquerade, Dawnheart Disciple, Murderous Compulsion, Cathar Commando, and Essence Flux. So, y'all can't see this, but I'm actually not watching what I'm doing with my actual hands. I'm watching it from your viewpoint, from my phone camera, just to make sure everything stays in focus. So I'm trying to read the tiny text with my old eyes. But that doesn't explain my terrible speech patterns. I'll just keep joking about myself as I go here. All right, Tree Folk, and we got the Tireless Tracker foil with Landfall. Huntmaster. We got ourselves, let's see, 1, 2, 3 Edgar Markovs out of this one. And the Conscripts. I think I got shafted a rare here. Oh, well, whatever. Slayer of the Wicked, the counterpart. Used to be a rare. I guess that counts, right? Abundant Growth on the pile. All right. Plains. And we got Summary Dismissal. Griff's Boon. Vile Spawn Spider. The Watchkeep. The Cobbled Wings. Not as great as Gift of Orsava. Gluttonous Guest. And the Duelist. This pile has still... We're hopeful here. We're hopeful we're going to get a meld match one day. I only got a few boxes left, so better be soon, I tell you what. But yeah, as I keep saying, I might take a break for my next video from Innistrad Remastered and, you know, do something else. I mean, Dragons is the hotness right now, but if somebody's interested, like, I don't know, I have Dominaria Remastered. I've got a box of Time Spiral Remastered I thought about opening up, but I don't know. I'll take some requests. Let's see. If I have them, we have them. Spirit. A good old Vexing Devil. Another Memory Deluge. We got ourselves another Vexing Devil. All right, cool. Unnatural Growth. And Retro Border, Crawl from Cellar, Shrill Howler, and a Retro Scarecrow. And the Spooky Forest here. Well, it's not exactly very spooky, is it? You know? Just looks like that scene in Bambi, right? All right. Lands aside. Edgar's Awakening. The Spectral Shepherd. Hamlet Captain. Lantern Bear. Grapple of Past. Still love this, the art. As I was saying before, the promo videos for Shadows over Innistrad. It was kind of awesome how Avacyn was turning on everybody. Sanitarium Skeleton. All right, cool. Let me just distract myself and pretend that I have a whole bunch more packs to open, but I really don't. We are getting down to the last two. Let's just mix it up. I tried to keep them in order. We're just going to play the guessing game here. I definitely lost track which one was the actual last one. There's probably something super valuable in there, and I just totally crushed it or caused some edge damage. It's fine. It's fine. I'm here for your entertainment, not for my own value. Because I am nowhere close to making any money off these videos. As I usually tell everybody, I don't show myself. I just try not to. I do sell on the side, but if you find my store, good, that's awesome. I'm not going to promote myself here. I'm not going to tell you, hey, subscribe to my Patreon. You know, props to everybody who does that. I don't really want to go that far. All right. Eldrazi Horror. Odric. I'm running out of space. Oh, my God. Huntmaster. Initiate. Maelstrom Pulse. Okay, cool. Remember that was a big modern card. Hamlet Captain, the Flesh Taker, and Abundant Growth into our Mountain Valley Forest. Oh, no way. No way. Did we do it? Did we do it? People, we did it. Oh my God, I don't even care what's the rest of the cards in there. We have ourselves a match. I did it. We have a match. And I'm obviously not running down the street naked now. We got the Graph Rats and the Midnight Scavengers. With their powers combined, you got yourselves the Chittering Host. Oh my God, this is the highlight. Like, not even open that serialized Edgar Markov. This, just having a Meld card alone from a box opening. I got a match, everybody. Oh my Lord. That'll be the thumbnail. All right, Mentor of the Week, Goldtree, Desperate Farmer, Brambleworm, Eaten Alive, Alchemist Greeting. All right, cool. Mentor of the Week. I think that was another downgraded card. I remember when that was a rare. I'm pretty excited about this Chittering Host. Oh my God. We did it. Be even more wild if we were able to get the township and the land together. Oh man. Last pack. Everybody send your positive energy into the past, because this video is going to get uploaded at some point, like a couple hours after this, and you'll probably end up watching it a week later, if you even watch it at all. Oh my God. I can't believe it. I get excited over the little things, everybody, if you couldn't tell. Human Soldier, Heartless Summoning, Gitrog. Oh man. I had a video where I definitely opened way too many Gitrogs. So that's still, yeah, that's still there. Oh, we got ourselves another Bruna. I'll put it in the pile, but there's no chance I'm getting the Mythic to sell out of this one. Oh, man. I'll still put it in the special pile. Let's remain hopeful. All right, Wakener, Opportunist, Gather the Townsfolk. And, all right, for the last pack, we got my favorite swamp, as I mention all the time, like everybody cares. Definitely love that swamp, favorite of all time. The Egg, the Hobrook, the Oculist, Villagers, It of the Horde Swarm, the Epicure, the Geist, and the Nothing. All right. Woo! We did it. Well, I did it, but I guess we can say we all did it, but we got a match. Let me make sure I'm not messing up any of these other cards. I do this also so if I end up, doing damage, everybody can see how much damage I did or how I did it, whatever. I'm totally just selling myself short here. All right, so we got ourselves a meld match. This is pretty awesome. It's not the best one. I can't remember if I ever actually was able to meld a creature playing this set, either in draft or pre-release, but it's definitely kind of cool. Woo! All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Do whatever you want as far as YouTube goes. I'm just doing this for fun, as usual. We will be back probably next week, unless I decide I want to do another one sooner. Until then, thanks for watching, and have a spooky night, or day, or evening, or whenever you watch this. If you watch this. Thanks, everybody. Bye.